You'd think after qualifying for the UCL and winning the Carabao Cup, Newcastle would be flying high. That though just isn't the case. They lost Isak in one of the biggest transfers in Premier League history, they lost out on big name players to other clubs, and to top it off they're 14th in the league, 7 places below the Black Cat Sunderland. So with all that being said, I think it's time I stepped in. And today that's exactly what I'm doing by becoming the Magpies' brand new manager, with the goal to get these boys back on track and hopefully at some point make them Champions League winners. And so, this is the starting 11 we've inherited from Eddie Howe in season number 1. And it isn't bad, is it guys? Newcastle are stacked, with the likes of Sven Botman in the team, Joe Linton, Anthony Gordon, Bruno Guimaraes, Sandro Tonali, with quality youngsters in the side as well like Louis Miley, Lewis Hall, William Osula, Tino Livramento, Nick Voltermaid, you got Malik Thior as well. And speaking of age guys, it is actually an insanely young side overall too. It's insane how these guys are only 14, especially when we have 84 million to spend in season number 1. So far I've got to say, right now there's no cons to the pros, so I don't think making these boys the world's best team is going to be that difficult. But then again, it's not that simple, because when I became Newcastle United's brand new manager, I was given 4 objectives to complete, one of which being I have to win 2 golden boots with the club. We have to have at least 8 players at the bare minimum, 88 overall in the starting 11, we have to win 2 Premier Leagues, and we have to win 2 Champions Leagues. But it's not that straightforward. We'll only have 5 seasons to do this, we can only sign 2 players a season, and if we go a season trophyless, we have to release our 2 best players, which in our case right now would be Sandro Tonali and Bruno Guimaraes. So it is in our best interest to get a couple of trophies in it, especially if we want to build this Newcastle team up to become the world's best team. So the first thing we're doing is sorting out the tactics, because that's our bread and butter when it comes to these sort of things. So I'm going to go with the 4-3-3 holding like they are, with a counter-attack and build-up style with a 40 line out. And when we're on the ball guys, this is how I want us to be. Our 2 wingers being inside forwards, our 2 wing-backs being up and down providing attacking and defending support. I think with the quality in the team that we've got, this will work. And after a really quick shuffle through the team, I believe this is our strongest and highest potential squad we can field by a mile. I can't lie either, it ain't a bad, is it? There is however the question of what to do with this money, because so far we can't really pick a fault with the team. Having said that, there are a couple of positions we could throw that money at. For starters, I believe a better keeper would not go amiss. For example, we got Nick Pope, our starting keeper, 33 years old, 81 rated. We've got Aaron Ramsdale on loan to us right now from the Saints. We've got Vlachodimos on loan to Sevilla. I know I've butchered his name, but just allow me. My point is though guys, we've got keepers who are really old or not good enough right now. And to be fair, it's the same situation with the centre backs. For example, we've got Dan Burn who's getting on a bit now. Jamal Lascelles isn't good enough, neither is Emil Kraft. Fabian Shaw's also getting on a bit. The only 2 good ones we've got are Botman and Malik Thior. So realistically, we need a better keeper long term and another centre back long term. However, I sorted that keeper out absolutely no problem, as 38 million was spent on Benfica goalie Antonelli Trubin, who at only 23 years old has ridiculous amounts of potential, already a very solid player at 6'6". He probably won't get game time this year, but I absolutely believe when Pope starts to go down in overall, he'll take a spot next season. And at this point, I've just realised I'm just basically raiding the Portuguese league, as I'm going for centre-back Ousmane Diomande, with that potential being as good as it is. He's 21, 80 rated, absolutely rapid with great physicality. For me guys, this is just a no-brainer. And there we have it for another 37 million. That is our transfer window done. But not quite at the same time, because I want to send these 3 players out on loan this season. I know this may not be popular with Newcastle United fans, but there's a big reason for this. Youn Wissa, I want to make way for a younger Voltermaid. I want Malik Thior to make way for Diomande, and Louis Miley, quite frankly, is just not ready yet. But hopefully at some point these guys can figure into the team one way or another. This does mean, however, we are now ready to send this team off into season number 1. But remember, there are some things to consider. If this team does not win a single trophy this season, we have to release Sandro Tonali and of course Bruno Guimaraes. And on top of that, there's these 4 objectives to consider completing as well, because we've only got 5 seasons to do that. So a good start in season 1 really wouldn't go amiss here. And so far, judging by how many goals and assists we got this year, I'd say we've done alright, you know. I mean, Gordon's got 42 goal contributions in 55 games. We've got a baller on our hands with this guy. And you got Murphy with 14 and 6, Voltermaid got 10 and 6 himself, 8 and 7 for Tonali. God, I hope we don't lose losing, but that is a case of whether this team or not managed to win a trophy this season. But so far as expected, we haven't won the Premier League, but we did finish 5th, so next year we got Europa League football. That in its own right is a fantastic chance to win a trophy. We've however failed to win the FA Cup, guys. We've crashed out in round 6. And we crashed out against Liverpool in the quarters of the Carabao Cup. No, Liverpool, don't me off. Now, the UCL's unlikely, but definitely could still happen because we are through to the playoffs after finishing 21st. But we got knocked out straight away by bloody Barcelona. Oh, our 2 best players are gone. And that means Sandro Tonali and Bruno Guimaraes have got to be released. I actually blame Liverpool for this, man. Why did they have it out for us? Here we go, though. 5.8 million for Sandro Tonali, and for Bruno Guimaraes, freaking 6.43 mil. Oh, I'm so devoed, man. I actually hate Liverpool for that. Admittedly, though, our team does not look too bad after those 2 releases. We obviously need 2 better centre mids, but overall, our team does look good. We've got a very strong defence, a good keeper, our front 3 are good. It's just a case of fixing that midfield for next season, and we should be back on track. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying this video, consider leaving it a like and smashing that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. Plus, we're on the road to 100k subscribers, and we're on the final stretch now to it. Very quick disclaimer though, guys, as we go into season 2, Anthony Gordon was our top goal scorer last year with 18 Premier League goals. However, he did not win the Golden Boot, just to make that clear, so no objectives so far have been complete. But after last season, it's now my job to get this team back on track and try to get winning trophies, alongside hitting some damn objectives too. And we've got 176 million to do this with. The only issue is we can't use this money to the best of its abilities, because last year this team only finished 5th in the Premier League. So whilst we can just throw money at players, they may not want to join a team that isn't in the Champions League. Having said that, we can only make 2 signings this season, and those 2 signings are definitely going to be midfielders for Boone and Willock. And ideally, we need players that are sort of similar to Guimaraes and Sandro Tonali, because let's be real, they are fantastic. Now, for that CDM role, I think I found someone absolutely perfect. Felix Mmeche from Dortmund. He's 6'4", 25, great potential, great overall, amazing on paper too. Now, granted, he is playing for Dortmund, but they're not the Dortmund of old, are they? Plus, Newcastle United are certainly going to be on the up with me. However, once I threw 45.5 million at Dortmund, they really couldn't say no. As for the centre midfielder to replace Bruno Guimaraes, I personally think Pablo Barrios is perfect. Granted, he's playing for Atletico, but he's great already, great potential, amazing on paper, 23 years old, 6 foot as well. We might not be in the Champions League this year, but with the signing of this guy, we definitely will be next season. He is indeed our most expensive signing, but I believe he'll be worth every single penny. And those 2 signings have quite frankly transformed our starting 11. I mean, we've actually got a midfield again. However, remember, we've only got 4 seasons left to complete all 4 of these objectives. And if we go trophyless right now, we are losing Anthony Gordon and potentially Trubin, Livramento, Botman, Lewis Hall, Barrios, and Elanga. That's right now though. I'm assuming some progression will happen. However, we really need this team to buck its ideas up this year and win a trophy, because to be honest, I don't want to lose any more of our best players. Now, to kick things off, we're checking the Golden Boot, because if I don't do it now, I will forget again. But as you can see, Gordon finished 3rd in the Golden Boot race. Bloody Marmouche killed it. I've got a feeling we ain't going to do this. But overall, guys, the stats are far superior to last year. Gordon got 51 and 61, 28 and 13 for Waltermaid, 19 and 10 for Elanga. Well, our front 3 have showed up this year, haven't they? But remember, guys, our 2 best players are at stake this year. We could be losing Anthony Gordon, and anyone from Anatoly Trubin to Anthony Elanga are on the cards as well. God, I hope we haven't lost them, man. And so far, it's the same as last year. We finished 5th in the Premier League. So at the very least, we do have Europa League football again next season. As you can see though, only 1 point outside the top 4, 3 from finishing 3rd. We're slowly but surely getting there with the Geordies. And we've done it, we've won the FA Cup. Oh my god, guys, we don't have to release our 2 best players. That right there is a game changer for season 3. We, however, don't win the Carabao Cup, and so far, as you can see, we haven't done well in the Europa League phase. But we battered Genk in the playoffs, quite easily beat Benfica in the round of 16, smashed Fenerbahce in the quarters, smashed Frankfurt in the semis, but lost to Roma on pens. Nah, you're taking the moral high ground. Oh, that's a shame, man. We could have got UCL football there. At the very least, though, we don't have to release our 2 best players. That I will take. Because I'm not being funny, guys. If we can just simply add on to the quality we've already got into this team next season, I really do not see why we can't take the Premier League by storm and the Europa League by storm too. Besides, we still have all 4 of these objectives to try and complete, and we've only got 3 seasons to do it now. So ideally, we need our next 3 seasons to be near on perfect. Right then, as we enter season number 3, this is a more updated look of how the team is. And I personally think if we're to complete those 4 objectives, we have to be brutal now. And that for starters means replacing Sven Botman as our starting centre-back. I know you Newcastle fans love him, but he's reached his peak potential. We also need to replace the skipper Jolinton now, I think, because just like Sven Botman, he's reached his peak potential as well. And we have over 200 million to spend this season. But again, we can't use it to its full potential because we're only in the Europa League. But at the same time, we have to find players better than Botman and Jolinton, because frankly, that's the only way we're going to find success with the Magpies. For Botman's replacement though, I believe I found the perfect player for it, as £50 million was spent on Jared Branthwaite. And granted, right now he's not as good as Botman, but that potential is too good to ignore. He's only mid-20s, 77 pace, 82 defending, and 80 physicality, plus being 6'5". This guy's a brick house. As for the midfield though, I have found yet another perfect candidate for Jolinton, as 52.5 mil was spent on Lucas Bourgeval. And I feel like I don't even need to explain this man, just take a look at him as a player. That alone speaks for itself. And to make sure that this actually works out, guys, I am sending the following players out on loan just to make sure they don't take the game time off other players. Because with Botman and Jolinton in the team, neither Bourgeval or Branthwaite are going to get in the starting 11. But looking at this team now, guys, going into Season 3, I am so damn confident. I mean, last year we won the FA Cup, remember? That's no small feat. But it doesn't really make a difference for these 4 objectives, does it? If we are going to try and complete all 4 of these, we're going to have to do one of them at least this season. And remember, Anthony Gordon alongside all these 87 rated players could be released this year if we go trophyless. So hopefully we do what we did last year and at the very least win 1 trophy. Before we get to the trophies though, I want to check the Golden Boot status because Anthony Elanga with 22 Premier League goals is promising. I can't believe it, not only did he lose, he lost to Alexander Isak. Oh, that's stings, man. I will say though, credit where credit's due, the stats this year have come on leaps and bounds. And in fairness, so is this damn team. We have got a world-class squad on our hands. The question is though, has it won a trophy? Oh bloody hell, not off. We've only gone and won the Premier League. Oh my god, we might actually complete these objectives. Bro, we did it by 8 points as well, beating Liverpool to it. Do you know how mad that is? We have another couple of years to complete these objectives, man. This is a damn good effort. We also beat Man City again to win the Community Shield. We don't win the FA Cup this time, nor do we win the Carabao Cup. But hey, we came damn close. This time though in the Europa League phase, we smashed it. Just like we smashed Hearts in the round of 16, we beat PSV in the quarters, we beat Man United in the semis, and we've only gone and won the Europa League. So that's the Premier League so far. We've won the Community Shield, FA, and now the Europa League. We're killing it with Newcastle. And the best thing is we don't have to release a single one of our players. It's literally just getting better and better. However, whilst we have won the Premier League this year, we still haven't completed a single objective yet. We do have 2 years to do it, but we're cutting it very fine. However, if this team's next couple of years or anything like this season, there is a small chance we may just pull it off. Now, we're into Season 4 with the Magpies, and we've almost got 275 mil to spend. And the thing is, this year, we can actually go all out with it because we're the Premier League champions. The problem with that, though, as you can see, we've kind of got an insane team already, which in my opinion doesn't need all that much doing to it. The bench, however, is a different story because we could do with a bit more quality here. Maybe a new centre midfielder, maybe a new keeper, maybe a new fullback. However, we're only allowed 2 signings, so we've got to kind of pick and choose this. I will say though, a keeper and a centre mid look more important because right now we've got more defenders than we have midfielders and keepers. So for that second choice keeper, I thought Callagher from Brentford was an absolutely fantastic option. He's still in his 20s, got Premier League experience, room for improvement, literally perfect for that second choice keeper role. As for the midfield, I believe we did both Dortmund and Bellingham a favour here by bringing him over to Newcastle for 35.5 million. He's 82 overall, still only 22, loads of room for improvement. However, his parents might not like me because he is only going to be a sub. In fairness though, I don't care because our bench now looks way damn better with those 2 on it. And this is going to bode well for us, especially with being in the Champions League again. Even at this point though, we need to be wary about not winning the trophy because if we don't, we're going to lose Anthony Gordon and this time Anthony Elanga. And right now with how far we've come with Newcastle, that would be the worst thing imaginable. I will say though, once again, we look promising for the Golden Boot. Anthony Gordon's got a lot of goals, so is Anthony Elanga, so is Walter Maid. Alanga, though, looks the best, won 26 goals in the Premier League in 38 games. And he's actually done it. I don't care if Oppenda's joint top goal scorer with him. We're taking that. Anthony Elanga's won the Golden Boot. We just need this Newcastle side to win the Prem or the UCL, and this is the best season we've had with them so far. However, we just couldn't get it done in the Premier League, guys. We are second in the league, 6 points behind Man City. It's alright, we do have next year to complete this objective, but that is really cutting it fine. We, however, have won the Community Shield, which means, once again, we don't have to release our best players. We, however, don't win the FA Cup, and we don't win the Carabao Cup, and we don't win the Super Cup. Honestly, City and Liverpool are doing my head in. However, our first time back in the Champions League isn't bad at all. We've topped the league phase, and we're through to the quarters after beating Stuttgart. We've beaten Inter Milan, but we lost to PSG in the semi-finals. Bro, 4-1. We completely bottled it. I'm sorry, I'm just going to put this out there. How on earth did this team not beat PSG? Like, arguably, it is way better. Regardless, though, that result does mean we're unable to complete the Champions League objective. However, we can complete the Premier League objective, we can still do the Golden Boot objective, and because our players are absolutely insane, we've completed the 88 rated plus objective. So this team can still get 3 of the 4 objectives by next year, if we have a very damn good 5th year with them. Right then, this is an updated look on this team as we enter our 5th year with Newcastle, and it isn't bad, is it, guys? And it's for that reason I'm just leaving it alone. Instead, I'm going to work on this bench because that's where I think we need it the most. And honestly, I think a striker for Wissett and a better fullback than Target is what we need. Aside from that, we're golden. Plus, we've got over 350 million to spend. So at this point, we can pretty much sign whoever we want. It's just the fact that we don't have to now. Now, for starters, working on that second choice striker, Joaquin Panicelli seemed to me the best option. So I spent 30 million to sign him. And you can certainly see why. He's still mid-20s, room for improvement, 6'3" as well. On paper, he's not too dissimilar from Walter, mate. As for that left-back role, 35 million was spent on a player who's impressed me in real life in Al Hadji Diouf. Very, very good player in my opinion. Room for improvement, still 24 years old. Absolutely rapid as well. Yeah, I'm really happy I signed this guy. And there we have it, guys. We've got a very strong bench now. But will it be enough to complete the 2 remaining objectives? We need another Golden Boot and we need to win a Premier League title. And you know what? Even though we can't complete the objective, I wouldn't mind the Champions League either. I suppose we'll have to wait till the end of the season to find this out. And guys, we ultimately failed the Premier League one. We were so close to it in the end, 5 points off the title. But again, Liverpool, they just love to hate us. We have, however, won yet another Community Shield. We don't win the FA Cup. We don't win the Carabao Cup. So our only hope is the Champions League. Great. It does look promising though, undefeated with 20 points. And in the round of 16, we smashed Leverkusen. We went on to smash Bayern in the quarters. And we've beaten Arsenal. We're in the final. And we're in the final against Liverpool at Old Trafford. Oh my God. Sweet, sweet revenge is on its way. Well, no, actually, that has been a bit cocky, isn't it? There's a chance of revenge. But in fairness, I'm loving the looks of these stats, man. We might actually get the second Golden Boot here. But of course we don't, guys. Anthony Goodwin was 3 goals away from it. I swear the Golden Boot's actually more difficult than winning the Premier League. In fairness though, that is exactly what this Newcastle United side has been able to do. Now we just have to try and win the Champions League. And yes, guys, I am looking forward to this game. Liverpool have shafted us so much in this video. This is our chance at sweet, sweet revenge. Here we go. Barrios, early on in the game. We're going to... Oh, good defending. And I've just realised Isak no longer at Liverpool. Young Bonnie's taking his spot. Maybe things weren't greener after all, Isak, lad. Here come Liverpool, though. I don't like this. They're doing well. Oh, that's a... Wow, what a save, Trubin. Lord above, that was insane. We do have a chance for a counter-attack here. Alanga, oh, he's got so much pace. And Meche, we're going to try and find that return to Alanga. We're going to find it. He's in behind. Okay, this is beautiful. Gorgeous first touch. Even better second. 1-0 we go inside 15 minutes. Alanga, man, that was unfair. That was actually disgusting what you've just pulled off, lad. Gorgeous through ball, though, from Emeka. First touch, though. That is insane from Alanga, lad. Best player in the world. Ultimate on the ball. I don't know if I've been getting his name completely wrong or right this entire video, by the way. I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments. We do have a bit of a run going on here. Lewis Hall in behind. Oh, there's space in the box there. Gordon couldn't get enough on the edit. Liverpool, though, beginning to get back into the game here. Oh, Tino Livramento couldn't stop the cross in. Branthwaite couldn't stop the header out. They're doing really well to contain us, by the way. Oh, Branthwaite, gorgeous defending, lad. I see that run, though, from Alanga. Has he got the pace? Of course he has. Look at him go, man. He's going to cut that inside. Bergevall looking for that 1-2. He's going to find it. Low driven into the box. That would have been amazing. Gordon, though, now on the ball. He's looking for a run. He's going to find one. Oh, God, take a touch. Do you know how insane that assist would have been there? Come on, lad. Here come Liverpool darting down the right-hand side. Oh, they've got inside. Trubin again with the save. He's on fire, he is. Liverpool, though, still attacking. All guns are blazing. I don't like... Oh, great defending. Lewis Hall. He could have a run, obviously, lad. Okay. Let's see what we can make of this. Gordon's on the ball. We're going to give it out to Lewis Hall. I see that run. I think that's Bergevall. Can we freaking find... Yes, we can. That's... Chef's kiss. I cannot believe he's just done that. That is insane. Bro, Lewis Hall, that was all in, by the way. That gorgeous ball into the box. And then that chest down, not even hitting the ground. The ball goes into the... That is absolutely fantastic from Bergevall, man. That is criminal how good that is. That has got to be the most disgusting goal I've scored on this game so far. Ultimate, looking for that runner on the outside. He's found him, to be fair. Alanga, can he do anything with it? Another dink into the box. Nobody's there this time. Second half now, guys. We are comfortable. We are well in control of this game. Liverpool need a miracle to get back into it. And that miracle might actually happen here, guys, because they're playing some really nice bloody football. Oh, I don't like this. Bonnie's in behind, and there is a goal back. 56 minutes on the clock, they're back in it. But man, Young Bonnie, he was the top goal scorer, golden boot winner in the Prem for a reason. We are still a goal ahead. We are still comfortably in the lead. We just need to maintain that. Bergevall, though. Okay, we're doing really well. Can we spot that inside? That's beautiful. Would have been anyway if it went where I wanted it to. I will say this, though. This is looking promising. Gordon cut on that inside. That's beautiful. Oh, he's hit the bloody post. Oh, come on, man. That deserved a goal. Alanga, though, now on the ball. He's looking for a bit of help. He's going to find it as well. Alanga receives it. Oh, can we get this ball into the box? Dink that in. Walter may get on the end of it. No. We just can't get the ball to Walter May in the box, man. Like, which is insane considering just how big he is. We are looking for that Anthony Gordon run. We're going to find it too. He's going to cut this back inside. Walter May. Oh, oh my God, he's around. Oh, that is sensational. Game over. 10 minutes to go. Walter May makes his mark on the match. It is done. This entire game, pretty much, I've been trying to get Walter May on the end of one of our crosses. But in the end, he actually scores with his feet. Love that, man. Complete striker. And he could get a second here if he plays his... Look at this. Walter May. Walter May. Oh, my... Bro. That is filthy what he's just done, man. To be fair, for a striker of his size to be running that quick, I'd be getting out of the way myself. But, man, he picks the ball up, just runs straight around the defence. Nobody even comes near him. Bang, get in top left bins. Filthy striker, man. He might actually be my favourite striker on this game right now. Then again, Uniboni. Oh, that's gorgeous defending from Branthwaite. Clear this. Get it up to the other end. And there it is, the full-time whistle. I was looking for a 5th goal, but I'll take a 4-1 win anyway. We have absolutely killed it with Newcastle United. I believe we've won almost everything there is to win with them. We didn't complete all 4 objectives, but we won a Premier League title. We won the Golden Boot. We made our team world class, and more importantly, we won the Champions League. And we only had to release 2 players in the entire thing, man. They did pretty damn well to avoid releasing any of their players, man. I mean, winning trophies was their specialty. And one thing I will say, Newcastle kept half of their team in this starting 11. I mean, the OGs from Season 1, half of them, if not more of them, are still in the squad. The man lifting the trophy isn't an OG, but he's definitely worthy of being captain of the Magpies as they become the best team in the world. And that is this video done and dusted. If you have enjoyed it though and want to see more videos like this on this channel, please drop us a big old thumbs up and smash that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out, and we're on the road to 100,000 subscribers now, and we're on the final stretch. I'm going to have a pot noodle now because I've had nothing to eat yet, but if you want to watch this in the meantime, I won't mind that.